세러데이 쇼다운 T1 대 젠지 또 너냐?
You're a Kingen fan, a Rascal fan, because Rascal's now racking up those solo kills. We'll have to see who is going to be able to get to that #1 position that Rascal has had basically every year for the last 3. Nautilus going to be the final lock in here, so not exactly a pick that's going to make us enthralled.
Tools available to it, but execution is going to be the name of the game here.
It certainly is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's waste no more time. Let's jump straight onto the Rift. Game 1. Insanely popular, you're right. But they're also pretty cool.
They are very cool. So, yeah, fair play to take them. I don't know if he's potentially looking for level 1.
Goes in. Look at this. Peter straight into the paddock. Right where he belongs. Absolutely loving it here as the Alistair.
But I love how as Alistair level 1, it's like he's just walking at them menacingly like, oh, you want to try it.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Oh, I love the... there was artistry.
The sentiment is there.
The hook didn't make their level... Oh, he was just getting his eye in. As the Pulverize going to be used there from Peter. I think probably holding the level up, but I didn't actually see. Often you do like to take headbutt first. As Fiesta may die.
Yeah, in danger of running out of health.
Idea that has been had on the LCK for quite some time. As Dundun is... Oh, it's solo kill time. There we go. Dundun's been powered up, but Kingen also feeling pretty good about the situation. Flash forward from life. Immediate cleanse from Jiwoo as Grizzly's making his way down. He slinks into the mist, and Jiwoo is going to be able to create enough distance. Max range hook, though. Grizzly should have believed, and he gets the flash out of Peter anyway. Diving forward. Fiesta, is he about to get solo killed? As Tibbers is really mad.
And it's good to see, often we see teams playing towards Renekton, trying to set this lead in motion, but Kingen finding it himself.
Oh, okay, just walk past him. That's fine. Peter's going to get stunned up, and Viper grabs it with the Void Seeker. It looked almost comical, but life just made it happen.
Yeah, and a great window. Abusing the level 6 spike. You can see Jiwoo just hit his, but Peter without it, pretty vulnerable in comparison, and the Nautilus still doing a lot there. Sylvie has finally hit that level 6 point, so can start to hope we have a bit more. Oh
dear. That's another Hex Flash. That's Killer Instinct, and Viper grabs another one. Life taking names today. Grizzly has Shellfish on the mind. We don't know where we need to be right now as far as the observing team, as Sylvie is going to push Viper out of the jungle. There's the flash, and Viper gets it! Oh no!
You blame the bot lane for that one.
The bottom lane.
Had the shiv completed. We're going to see the replay here. And yeah, I think they just hit level 6 in the brush. They're waiting for it before they go in.
Oh, he hits it as he's Hex Flashing. And look at him, he was backing, and then he's like, oh, but I have Hex Flash, the best ability in the game.
A lot of Hex Flash value here, honestly. And then, do we need to watch this one again? I guess so. Here, Sylvie goes in, dodges the W, and then you can see here, stands still and waits for the Q cooldown. Just not enough damage to finish off the Kai'Sa. Oh,
ow. Okay, Airy doing a
bit
of work here.
This has been a consistent theme.
Get some work done towards this bottom side of the map. I believe Rift Herald was actually used in order to get that mid lane solo, but this could be another kill. Yeah, Kingen just going to slice his way through, and he tower dives alone and uses it to taxi himself towards proxying this wave. Sylvie,
I don't know if
he's 3 levels behind, and yeah, but Fiesta doing a good job here in this side lane. Peter going to rotate over as Zeka doesn't want to give this one up. But they are getting underneath this turret. Molten Shield may not be enough here, but he does have at least Viper coming down. Zeka survives for so incredibly long. They take the turret, they kill the Annie, but can they get out alive is the question. Supercharger, there goes the Kha'Zix, and there's the hook onto Peter. Good headbutt is going to be there as Kingen. Oh, is Dundun, has he hit the power spike? Is it back now? No, never mind. It is going to be Kingen getting out. Secures the outer turret in mid lane. Nongshim are kind of fighting back. As Grizzly will find the red-white guns of Jiwoo. I don't know whether he wins this one, as there is the Chakrams, and Grizzly's like, I made an error, but I'm okay. Wow. Sylvie, speaking of evolutions, there's a lot of evolution going on in this game. Both Kai'Sa and Kha'Zix, our most evolvey champions that we have on the Rift here. Sylvie's been doing a bit less of it as Zeka just dives forward. Peter in trouble, but he does have an unbreakable will and a headbutt. And Jiwoo going to be able to take down the Annie, but now the Heartbreak reigns true. Viper locks down the kill onto the Aphelios, and you can see some revenge for Grizzly as he's looking to try and get on top of the Alistair, who doesn't have another ult. He's going to flash forward, finds yet another one. Now he'll just trample his way away. And meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Kingen's pressing his R button. Dundun's running away. Sports here, at least in game 1.
Grizzly is low, though. Fiesta Might actually be able to find a kill on him.
All right, he flashes forward, does manage to grab the jungler, and now Life Esports just want to get out of here.
Oh, but they can go for the Baron.
All right, Dindin already in position. Oh, it was a bit too soon as now Viper is trying to win this one.
Guys.
As Kingen is going to show up as well, never mind. This is really rough, and that's going to be the double. And now we'll get back to it. Kingen's like, all right, guys, steady on. I'm 11 billion gold ahead. I think we'll be able to get a Baron.
But
meanwhile, in live,
we don't get time to go over the replay.
Bug splats are kind of happening. It's a double kill now for Viper, who is just going to rain Acathianly on Nongshim. It's not the verb I was really looking for there. However, I think you understood what I meant. Triple kill. And now Viper should be able to lock down Soul Point here for Life Esports. And I don't know whether we're going to get to Soul. Orcs, I just don't think it's going to happen, as Kingen diving on top of Fiesta. This is the happiest Crocodile we've seen in quite some time.
Viper is piloting right now.
He is extraordinarily large. Wow, he has just taken almost every kill on the map, hasn't he?
He has
11 out of 14 of the kills.
You know what? I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be okay with it.
Kill participation if it was just kill participation. But that's actually just kills. As now he's going to get chained up momentarily. Does have the ult to get a shield, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. It's Grizzly that needs to try and carry this alongside the gigantic Crocodile that is Kingen. Life's the one that locks down the kill onto Jiwoo. So both 80 carries are taken down. 11, 1, and 2 though. Oh, Viper was looking like a shoo-in for POG. Don't know about it now. I think it's going to the Croc. As first Nexus turret is going to go down. A sub 25-minute game if they can finish it here. However, it is Nongshim now fighting back. They've got more minions, and that was a lot of value with those spikes from Sylvie as the bear comes down yet again. Oh no! He's just squashed! And Life is going to go down, but I don't know whether that's going to be enough here as Dindin walk in the wrong direction. They are going to be able to pick up the kill. Grizzly transforming into everyone, having the greatest of times as Peter. He does have an unbreakable will, but he doesn't have an unbreakable Nexus turret and Nexus, unfortunately. That would be a little bit game-breaking. Jiwoo's going to respawn, but Kingen is going to dive on top of him. Good cleanse. He can keep him at arm's length. Notoriously kiteable, but maybe not this Renekton, because he can go back to a Nexus and destroy that instead. Does find yet another Ruthless Predator. That will be the ace. And Hanwha will grab a sub 25-minute game one. It was weird. It looked like Annie was just a straight counter pick to LeBlanc in mid lane. And that wasn't my expectation for how this one was going to go. Dindin having...
Samira would sync a lot better with a Rel, but Jinx would do well in the short range of Life Esports. But if it is the Jinx, I would question why not just take the Melio.
Yeah.
So I think I prefer the Samira, but they'll go for the Jinx, so yeah.
It's the Life version of the Alistar. Of course, he's absolutely fantastic on set. This is his thing. Loves playing this champion.
Honestly, pretty good into the Rel specifically, because it's very responsive with your E to interrupt a crash down, and also you can just bully her. But Life says, well, actually, I had a fantastic game on the Nautilus not that long ago.
On Maokai. A lot of positives for Hanwha Life as we jump onto the Rift for game 2. It's all valid to ask.
Why does he keep fighting despite being 0-8? Why does he?
I think that question does tend to progress. Like, you could put that in one bucket, I think. Making their way around the Rift. Looks like Sylvie's looking for a level 3 gank though on this top side. Kingen winning out on that trade. Oh, the full Fury Q. Now Dundon trying to keep him interested. Sylvie's going to slink his way forward. It's a lot of flashing and dicing and slicing, but Kingen will be able to make his way out.
Is able to get away with only using the flash. Oh, engagement.
Yeah, hook's going to land here towards the bottom side as Peter's in a precarious position, but Life has to flash first. Immediate cleanse there from Viper. Immediate cleanse from Jiwoo as well, but another Gravitum comes in, and that is first blood in the 2v2. The Happy Bee comes out. Life, you are really dead. Life just wanted to make sure that Nongshim were going to come back to the bottom lane. Zekrom is down very low, but there is a Nautilus in the lane. Sylvie, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And Kingen push real far up. You're going to need to be some creative alcove gaming, I think, to get this Lego Crocodile out of here. But he does have a tree on the way. Kolomeek is doing some work here. Slice, dice, gets around. I love this. Epitomizing good alcove gaming here is Kingen. That is World Championship MVP stuff right there. Bramble Smash to bring Dundun back. He is still Cassante. He'll be fine. Alpaca's running rampant here towards this top side.
Iceborne Gauntlet,
Yeah.
Crossfire Gauntlet, Frozen Fist, any variation of these things.
Zekka is going to get pushed into turret range. It's the longest turret shot ever, and it is going to be enough to take him down. Fiesta gets a solo kill.
Now that looks like the Yone I see in my solo queue.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking much better this time around as Dundun going to get an all-out onto the Crocodile. He does press his Dominus button. Does have a lot of rage, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough as Sylvie comes on over. That is a dead Crocodile. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Grizzly's trying to set up his own one as that's the depth charge, and that is Viper being stolen away. As far as the kill is concerned, Life is going to collect that one as now Peter in trouble. Fiesta does move in, but it looks like Peter is still going to die. Viper taken down by the turret and Fiesta as Grizzly doesn't want him to escape with this one. Still, Life is very low. And Grizzly not going to get too much follow-up as now some Conquering Sands flying through. Hook is going to connect. Life needs to be careful. Going to have to flash out of the way. And the flash forward from Grizzly, but he's not able to lock it down. Alpaca! Deft, you can do it. No, he can't. He's not even here. So not going to be able to do anything there as Zekka now back in this mid lane. G, we're going to pick up the farm. You never know.
You never know who could end up reading it and being like, I'm going to base my entire opinion
exactly
of this funny meme.
Well, there's an Emperor's Divide as Zekka is going to bind his soul once more and look to try and survive. Dominus here used once again as Dundun goes all out. We've got everywhere. There's just fighting. The Nature's Grass towards the bottom side. Jiwoo's going to try and flash to get out of the way, but Peter's dead. The flash over the Culver Meek. Jiwoo's going to be taken down. It's a double for Viper. And can we just take it in turns, Humble Life? Can we just take it like so that we can observe one? Yeah, that's cool. That is a difference. Super Mega Death Rocket missing is actually kind of huge. Means it can't pin the wave as Fiesta's dead.
Oh. What happened?
That was, yep, some Vigilant Moonlight being thrown at him there. And that is the worst kind of Moonlight. It's the most
this is
damaging.
one of these moments where like you're winning lane.
Well, speaking of attempting to lane, Kingan's in trouble. He doesn't have Flash, he doesn't have Dominus, he doesn't have his life anymore. And that is going to be some plates going on over. We need the Challenger stat, the damage to structure. Really need that one, as Kingan might need to teleport forward. Nice little knock-up onto Dundun there, as Zekka feeling a bit better about that one. As, oh dear, Zekka going to get caught out, but Viper is just massive. Zekka, he'll survive, and it's a double. Make it a triple for the Aphelios. Oh dear, Viper is once again in a massive position. Fiesta tries to get the work done, but that ult's gonna land. You can't miss all of them. He is still gonna die, but Zekka did his job, and now Viper is gonna finish this one off. Jiwoo, nowhere to stand. That is a quadra kill in the end, official or no. Really liked Zekka running headlong into Flame Chompers and dying. He did manage to lock the kill down.
Imagine you're Peter and you have to engage on a Viper.
Oh, there's an ulti. That's going to connect onto two. Zekka is dead.
He is really just vibing this game.
He's absolutely vibing. I have no idea how to commentate him, to be honest. I get very confused.
He's having a good time.
Yeah. He wants to spread the love. He allows Sylvie to now have a good time on the Yone as well.
Oh, there's the raid boss.
Yeah.
Pretend Viper doesn't exist. Give up.
Well, Viper, if you pretend Viper doesn't exist, you might discover that Kingan exists. Jiwoo's going to at least find
wait, the sapling!
Oh, no! Oh, Jiwoo's taken down. Grizzly left that there on purpose. And now they're going to try and, well, they're thinking about killing Kingan, but you can see, you were talking about the raid boss, he's making his way down. That is going to be a dead Crocodile. A lot of chakrams flying on in there as Peter almost just dies inherently to Viper having guns and things. And
yeah, so this is how they should do it. Flash is coming up in like a second. They're looking for something here.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're going towards him.
As Kingan once again just dives over the wall on top of the Jinx. Nothing they can do. The Rel gonna be taken down. Viper presses that stopwatch right in the perfect time. That's why they call it that, I guess. And everyone is just dead. You go close to Viper, you will die, especially when he has hands like his. Now Sylvie, not a whole lot of options. Teleport's gonna come forward. Kingan going to walk on over towards this inhibitor turret. And yeah, I think POG is probably in the bag for this one. Once again, 12-1 and 2. It was 11-1 and 2, I think, for his Kai'Sa in the last game, upgrading by 1 kill. Congratulations there, Viper, unless he got another cheeky one before the Nexus fell down. But this is going to be an upgrade in speed as well. Life making short work of Nongshim this time, and they will move to equal 4th place alongside D+ in this one at the same time. Life almost goes down, but does not. Optimal timing on that one as well, and Congratulations on the back-to-back POGs for Viper, I would say. That was dominant.
Well.
Wow.
Yeah, Viper did a lot of damage.
Just a tad. Yeah, and I think everyone knows the level Viper can be at, but I think hasn't always been at that level over the course of the year.
No, I don't
And
think
there's
so.
been other factors that have come into that, you know. Sometimes some of the teammates have been struggling, or Honor Life Esports as a whole.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisun for the POG interview translation. Today we're here joined by the solo POG on the side of Hana Life Viper. Congratulations, another interview with you. You closed out the first round robin with a win today. How do you feel? We were on a losing streak, so it was a big bummer, but today we managed to bounce back and get the win, so I guess this is a great confidence boost for Hana Life. So Grizzly also got his first ever LCK match victory. What kind of help are Hana Life players giving to Grizzly to adapt to the LCK? I think Grizzly was doing a fantastic job even from the get-go. Like, he didn't even need our help. I mean, it's a bummer that we were not able to play better for him in the previous matches. So Viper, game number 1, Kai'Sa got 11 kills in a single game. Well, Kai'Sa really has to get through the laning phase, or she cannot really even hit the power spike. How do you rate this champion right now? Kai'Sa, you really have to execute it really well. And also, your team has to open team fight for Kai'Sa. And if that happens, she can pop off. So as long as she can pair a match, the enemy AD carry in terms of the scaling, it's a decent pick. And game number 1 was so quick, it only took 24 minutes for you guys to break the enemy nexus. When was the moment that you were pretty sure the game was over? I mean, to be honest, when we got the kill really early onto that Alistar, I was like, the laning phase is over, which means the game is also over. Very likely. And then game 2, you guys invested a lot of ban cards towards the AD carry role. Was that because to kind of buy more space for your affiliates pick? So Jiwoo, on the side of Nongshim, he relatively has less experience in the LCK. He has a very limited champion pool at the moment. So as long as we can kind of remove the cards that he prefers, it would be a very easy matchup. And we were expecting an affiliate spend from Nongshim, but they let it through. So we were able to just snatch that away. And you won 11 out of 11 POG vote on that affiliates. You got 11 kills in game 1, and then you got even more in game 2, like 13. So you got 24 kills in total in 2 games. How are you feeling about that? I mean, kills doesn't really matter. I'm just happy that we won today. I'm not really happy with my performance. I'm like 100% happy. I think my team did a great job for me. Well, we were really excited to see you perform and pop off in today's series. So Viper, not only you but also your lane mate, your lane partner Life was also doing a fantastic job today. And I heard he's having his birthday tomorrow. Any birthday wish over to Life? Yeah. Happy birthday, Life. I think you're the best hook champion player in the world. Hana Life Esports closes out the first round robin with 5-4 scoreline. What is your goal for the second round robin, and what is your mindset for the second half? We underperformed a lot in the first round, and I hope we can just start fresh in the second round robin. So I hope we can kind of clear up our disappointing performance in the second round. Lastly, is there anything you want to say to all the Hana Life fans?
계속 응원해 주시고 또
Thank you so much for all the support and also thank you for coming to Low Park to support us. We will make sure to provide even more entertaining performance and games for you guys. And this will be the end of the interview from Viper on the side of Hana Life and back to the space. Thank you.